There's one
Can
more.
you go over that one more time for me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you can see who is receiving a certain smart plan by looking in this contacts column. And you see here it says the number 1, and then there's this I symbol, which is clickable. And then it'll show you who is set up on that particular smart plan. And you
Oh,
can
I
check
see.
that
Okay.
box, you can remove them. Yeah, so that's how you can review who is currently receiving it. If it is a
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. If it's a smart plan that is only for a certain period of time and then it's over, like maybe it's 5 emails, and once those emails are done, the smart plan's over. So if that's the case, then when the person has received the last step and it's over, they're no longer going to show up in this part. So that's a general contacts thing. Now, the birthday one and the biweekly and the other neighborhood nurture, the quarterly call plan, there are a lot of smart plans that do just go on forever until they unsubscribe or you take them off, right? So these are going to keep going. And then a really great way to see who is receiving and clicking and opening emails that are part of a smart plan, you could actually go to your reports. A lot of people don't know this. You go to your reports and you can click on emails. Let me go to last month. And at the top, instead of all applets, you want to select smart plans. And here you can see how many emails were delivered. I could click view details and see. And then who opened, who clicked, and then you can follow up with those people. It's kind of cool. You can't download this information, but at least it's accessible. You can see it. And it also, I'm sorry, I'm going to open this one more time. Sorry to keep clicking out of it, but you can see the email subject line. You may have several smart plans running at the same time. You may be using smart plans that contain emails with different subject lines to those emails, right? Maybe you're following up with someone from an open house in some of those emails. Well, here's where you can see the email subject line. So you know what it was that they received and clicked out of your smart plan. It's not the name of the smart plan. It's the email subject. If you're using Twilio, texts and calls is only really going to tell you how many credits you've used. It's not going to tell you if they saw the text or anything like that, but at least it'll keep track of how many texts you've got left or have used. But yeah, the emails, very great reporting here on smart plans. Again, make sure that you have the correct applet selected at the top. Okay, and then going back to smart plans, I do want to show you how to explore the smart plan library. So kind of going back to basics here, in case you're on this call and you're a bit new to smart plans, the library is where you can find smart plans that have been published by other KW agents. So as you can see here, there is an author name and it's an agent that published it. Basically, they thought maybe this smart plan is so great. I think other agents could use this. I'm going to publish it. Or maybe they thought I need to share this with someone else on my team, or I want to share it with another agent. And the only way to do that is to publish it. So you want to just make sure that if you are using one published by another agent, I have said this before in this workshop, but you want to edit and review every step in that smart plan to make sure that it doesn't have someone else's contact information. This is a big issue. Okay. If you just grab a smart plan and you send it out to your contacts and someone responds, hey, that's weird. I got this email from you, but it's got some other agent's info in it. Well, I'm saying it very clearly here, everybody. Edit every step in the smart plan, especially the emails. In the HTML emails, you can edit too. Edit those, please. please, you don't want an email sent from you with another agent's contact info in it. And another tip, again, just to double make sure that you don't end up sending something with someone else's contact info, add yourself to it before you send it to anyone else in your database. So this is the Smart Plan library, and here's the Keller Williams section as well. You can search this box here. Let's say you're looking for an open house follow-up. You can search for keywords that might lead you to an open house follow-up smart plan, like open house, okay? And every smart plan has a title, a description, the date it was published, total number of downloads, which I would consider the popularity. People don't frequently review things with this star rating system. It has a summary of the total steps, duration, touches, the author. You can click view steps and you can preview what the smart plan contains, the different types of steps that it contains. So this is an automated text. You can hover over and see a preview of the beginning of those messages. And Twilio, just so you guys know, for the automated texting, you do need to sign up for Twilio through command. You can do that in the marketplace. Click the marketplace, find Twilio, and sign up. It starts out at $3.16 a month for 300 credits. A text message is approximately 1 credit, but it depends on the number of characters. If you go over a certain number of characters, it then costs 2 credits. You can also forward phone calls to that Twilio number to your cell phone. So Twilio does not use your cell phone number. Our cell phone carriers don't allow mass or scheduled text messaging. So you'd pick a different number when you're setting up Twilio. You can put your area code in there and it'll bring things up, options up for you to pick from. And then that's the number that will be used for texting, and all texting is done through command. But after you get that number, if you go into the settings section of command, on that page it takes you to, scroll down to Twilio, you can set up the call forwarding. That way, just in case someone calls when you send a text with Twilio, they call that number, it goes to your cell phone. It's a polarizing tool. Some people love it. Some people hate the idea of automated text. So it's really up to you if you want to use that or not. Know that any text message step in a smart plan could be changed easily to a reminder, a task reminder to text. If you pick a smart plan that does contain text messages, you can easily change those. There's a little just like when you add an email, it asks you if you want to do a simple email or a design. That's a setting that you have access to. That's a setting too. It's at the top. So you would just check off the other box if you want it to be a task that goes to you to remind you to text message them. So very easy change there. That way you can still utilize smart plans that have text messages as part of them. If you're not signed up for Twilio, you use a smart plan that contains automated text and you don't change them to tasks, nothing's going to happen when that person gets to that step in the smart plan. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to get sent to them. You will receive a task reminder, I think maybe the first time you might receive a task reminder, but you really want to change those manually into task reminders if you're not using Twilio, or just delete them out of your smart plan because you can do that too. So yeah, this is a smart plan library. It's really, there's probably hundreds. It's really robust, hundreds of smart plans here. And to get them into your My Smart Plan section, all you need to do is click Add Smart Plan, download it. It's not actually downloading to your computer. It's just adding it to your command account. And then you can go over to My Smart Plans, and the most recent one you've chosen will be at the top. You can edit using that pencil icon, just like we demonstrated today. You have access to all those same settings. If it's a smart plan that has been published by another KW agent, you can edit anything in the smart plan. You can delete everything out of it. You can change whatever you want. If it's a smart plan that's created by KW, though, there are restrictions on some of those smart plans. You will notice that if you go in to edit the KW published smart plans, some of them you can't delete things out of, you can't edit certain things. So just a disclaimer there. And also one more big tip about those KW smart plans. If you're looking for a birthday or home anniversary smart plan that's actually going to send you reminders before someone's birthday that you have entered onto their contact record. The only birthday and home anniversary smart plans that actually work in relation to those fields within a contact are the ones in the Keller Williams section, the ones published by KW. So the only birthday smart plan that's actually going to work is this one published by KW. And I say this because I don't know why some agents have published birthday smart plans. It's not going to work. It's not going to send you a reminder that is attached to that person's actual birthday on their contact record. Okay. So don't use any of these. Only use the Keller Williams one if you want to use a birthday smart plan. One more thing, if you are on a team, you will notice here that you have different smart plans under your team account. Team smart plans are for team contacts, right? If you have contacts under your team, you can set those up on team smart plans, but not your personal smart plans. If you have contacts under your personal account, those contacts can only be set up on your personal smart plans. So there is a distinction if you're on a team. If you're not on a team, you can just disregard what I just mentioned. That's why I say that to the end, because it doesn't apply to everybody. I hope this was super beneficial and that you did learn something today.